they got investments from some VC and other NGOs, so they moved on to bigger office. But they develop blockchain-based services and models, and I think CEO of the company, Mr. Park, Charlie Park, is here, and he will explain you a little bit more about his company and also the example of blockchain technology applied and companies and ecosystem in Korea. Okay, Mr. Park?
Thank you, Mr. Ma.
Yes.
Welcome, everybody. Actually, I studied German language about 40 years ago.
Oh,
I forgot almost everything, but I remember a little bit. Ich liebe dich.
Guten Tag.
I will explain about blockchain and Bitcoin, but you are very new in this field, so I'm going to use 6 key players, 6 key people, interesting people is working in this field. So, do you know anybody else? She is a very famous banker. German, not German, it's American banker. They are also famous. Anyway, I will explain about these people, 5 of them, and I have one piece. I'm going to explain about 6 people. Who will be the last 6? That is my piece. I will get some small prize for that. Are you ready? So number 1, Hillary Clinton recently says that we must position American innovation to lead the world in the next generation of the technology revolution. Here, now, from autonomous vehicle to machine learning and to public service blockchain application. Public service blockchain application is very important area, he mentioned, he insisted. So now political people now think about the blockchain seriously. And Yellen, she made big problems recently for Deutsche Bank problems, maybe. Anyway, she also mentioned that central bank to study blockchain and Bitcoin. Central bank must study very seriously. That is what she said recently. So this is very important topic in financial world and also political world as well. But what is blockchain is as you learn from Mr. Na, this is engine of the Bitcoin is blockchain, and Bitcoin is one small application of blockchain. This is how this is started. Year 2008, that was soon after the Lehman Brothers problem. One gentleman named Satoshi Nakamoto wrote an article and put in a small website named Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It was end of about this October year 2008. He described how it can work. This is number 1 case. This kind of complicated diagram. And after that, he launched actual system, blockchain Bitcoin generating system, January year 2009. So this is about 7 years history. And after that, the price was almost zero. From year 2009 until year 2012, about 3 years, the price was almost zero. But price went up. This is $250. And suddenly, year 2013, the price went up to sharply more than 1,000 and dropped it sharply. And early last year, the price was about $200, and about early this year, the price went up about $700. Now $600. And the blue line is the price, and the darker line is the market capitalization. It was from the zero, now it's almost 10 billion US dollars. It's about 8 billion euro. This is from zero. Nobody controlled this, no government involved in. but everybody, the transaction amount is about 200,000 transactions every day. No regulation, no authority, peer-to-peer, about 8,000 computers owned by individual people is running automatically. This is crazy thing. Very serious invention. Somebody mentioned that this could be the Nobel Prize winner, maybe this year or next year. But the problem is, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Nobody knows. Maybe NSA knows, but it is not revealed at all. Very strange thing is happening. So Newsweek, a few years, 2 years ago, put this kind of Bitcoin space. Nobody knows. But Newsweek just guess. Satoshi Nakamoto is this gentleman. He is American, but origin from Japan. His name was Satoshi Nakamoto. So Newsweek said, this gentleman can be Satoshi Nakamoto, but he denied it. Because this is very complicated technology, cryptocurrency and software and hardware and theoretical mathematics, many things involved here. So these people cannot do that. So until now, well, it is not publicly announced yet. Nobody knows, except him maybe. So a few months ago, this gentleman, Craig Wright, said publicly, I'm the Satoshi Nakamoto. But finally, it is rejected by people. But that person is real person because until a few years ago, he exchanged email with many other people, many technical people. But 2-3 years ago, he was disappeared. He owns Bitcoin about 1 million Bitcoin. The value is about 600 million US dollars. He's a very rich man, but he disappeared. What happened? I don't know. What happened? Anyway, after that, many blockchain currency was developed, more than 1,000, using that technology. So number one is Bitcoin, about 9 billion market cap, and Ethereum, Ripple, Steam, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, S, NEM. This is all listed in exchange. About 600 is listed, and almost every week, new cryptocurrency is generated. So what will happen next? So I'll explain how it works. You already experienced something, you tasted something. So this is the block. Block means like brick, block. And this is the ledger. Ledger of accounting records. Like monthly statement is in bank, that is ledger, block, one block. But this is 10 minutes block, 10 minutes statement. It is generated and accumulated. End balance and starting balance should match all the time. That is basic of bank account. But all of these blocks is same, and this is copied to 8,000 servers almost at the same time, simultaneously and all the way. So now, new one, you just transacted some money, and what happened with that? Then that is will be calculated. That information will be distributed to all 8,000 servers, and for 10 minutes records, that will be maybe 200 account transactions. Then they make a kind of ledger statements, and they need process for the confirmation. Then after confirmation is finished, then this is distributed and copied all to 8,000 servers. And it happens all the way. Then it is extremely difficult to change some of this. If you change it, then you have to change all 8,000 servers, and those, everything after that you have to change it. So this is almost impossible to make a kind of false statement or double payment is almost impossible, even though nobody controls, no authorities involved. So the important thing is to the last 10 minutes block, how it is confirmed. To do that, they have to run computer and solve the very difficult crypto quiz. It takes up almost 10 minutes, and they need hardware, and they have to spend energy. All 8,000 servers are competing to get the answer. Then the first person who got the answer, then he can get the confirmation after they got 50% of the approval of 8,000 servers. Then this is confirmed. Then distributed to all 8,000 servers. That kind of process is repeating. Now 7 years. Nobody could attack this. So many people try to attack, and so many people, like hackers, try to make something, but it didn't happen. So this is very big achievement.
Always the same 8,000 servers? Or
No.
Around them every time?
Yeah, around them. And anybody can join it. If you like, you can join it. If you have good server and you want to spend your energy, then you can join it. This is also market driven. The price goes up, then more servers. Price goes down, and less servers. Then the server who confirms this take the commission. You pay some commission, small amount. He got commission, and also at the same time, this system generates 12.5 Bitcoin. This is issuing new coins, like central bank issue the money, then this system issue money like that. Somebody who confirmed that the block, then he generates 12.5 Bitcoin. That is the only way generating Bitcoin. Another income is commission. So through this, they are going to issue 21 million Bitcoin in 100 years from now on. After that, they will never increase the number of coins, currency at all. So this is deflation currency, not inflation currency. Most of the currency in history was inflationary currency, but this is deflationary currency. So they are willing to keep this because they think the value of the currency will go up because this will be devaluated. Deflationary currency. That is the basic concept of the Bitcoin. Anyway, so because of this kind of concept, this security is very strong. And cost is very low. We don't need central bank, no bureaucracy, and global currency is very cost effective. And resilience, this is also important. If one bank, you went to Hana Bank have 3 computer systems, one main system and backup system 2. But if North Korea just bomb it, then what happens? With all digital currency will disappear. There is somebody who borrow money from Hana Bank will be very happy with that. Anyway, current banking system, digital banking system is relatively not safe. Can be dangerous. Maybe German system might be same. But here, all 8,000 servers are scattered in all around the world. 95% destroyed, then they can recover it very quickly.
Which units control these servers? Where are the units that said I bought this
Yeah,
server?
human is control that server, individual servers. 8,000 servers have owners. All the servers have their owners. Anyway, that we can say resilience can be recovered very quickly, very safe. And transparency. This is the basic concept. But I'll talk about Deutsche Bank problems. You are very familiar with this extent. Some people think this can be a kind of the duplication of the Lehman Brothers problem. I don't think like that. But the year 2008 financial crisis is generated by, some people said, CBS was the main cause. And Deutsche Bank sold a lot of financial product in US, backed up by CBS. That is one of the reasons why the financial crisis happened. But do you know who is the developer, inventor of the CBS? This lady, this is inventor, very young lady, about 69, 40s, British lady, lead developer of the credit default swap in Lehman, JP Morgan. She worked as a managing director of JP Morgan, youngest lady, 27 years managing director. She moved to blockchain industry last year. Very interesting. So someone says, the most powerful woman in Wall Street. And someone said, angel of destruction. Because she destroyed so many families. So that kind of burning the blind man. Notorious woman, most notorious woman. And like Bitcoin default swap, she's trying to invent. So she shared an interview recently about in Bloomberg. So Blind Master says, forget Bitcoin, embrace blockchain. Actually, about Bitcoin, there are so many skepticism and there are many people think bad thing about Bitcoin. But blockchain is different. So many people want to develop blockchain technology and they have very positive views about blockchain. So she acquired many companies and she got the investment and she is doing a lot of job in banking sector. So you can say Santander Bank, maybe you're cooperating with this bank or maybe competitor, I don't know. They are Spanish bank. Blockchain technology can save $20 billion per year. And some other people says, I saw the report that another big bank said, maybe Goldman Sachs, financial IT infrastructure cost for banking sector worldwide is about $80 billion. But if you use blockchain technology, then you can save $40 billion. Some other report there. But Santander says $20 billion cost saving. This means your bank, I know that you are most of them, you are bankers. If your bank use blockchain, then you can survive. If you are you don't use for a couple of years blockchain, your competitiveness will maybe very difficult. This is very important factor. So from last year, R3CV, this is a startup company from New York, developed by ex-Goldman Sachs people, organized 42 big banks. Now this is 60 banks joined, made up one consortium, and make like international settlement bank. You are familiar with the SWIFT system. They are going to compete against SWIFT. This will be much cheaper and much faster. This is R3CV project. Some of German bank already joined. Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank. Out of top 100 banks, almost 50 banks joined here. So this is very important project. This is blockchain technology project. And also, recently, August this year, 2 months ago, World Economic Forum made an extensive report about the future of financial infrastructure using blockchain technology. I recommend you to read this article. Some part of this is 80% of the banks predict to initiate DLT. DLT is distributed ledger technology. This is a kind of scientific name of blockchain, same thing. Distributed ledger technology project by next year. So 80% of the bank will start project about blockchain from next year. Already many people started. And like 90 plus corporations have joined blockchain consortium. And $1.4 billion already invested. And after that, they explained that global payment system this is a legacy system, will be changed to this way. It's very complicated. You can understand this. I don't understand very well. But totally different concept will be started using blockchain. And syndicate loans. This is one of your main jobs. This will be changed to this way. Distributed way, using blockchain. This will be much cheaper, cost saving, and much faster. And trade finance will be changed to like this. I don't have time to explain detailedly, but I recommend you to read. Another part of the blockchain, another aspect is world without paper money. This is trends triggered by blockchain. Last month, Kenneth Roper, the Harvard University professor, wrote Cost of Cash. He is mentioning that cash will be disappeared, should be. Mainly because of the, and one article says, this is Financial Times August, bank look for cheap way to store cash piles as rate go negative. This means, some European central bank is now negative interest rates, like Switzerland -7.5, Denmark, Sweden, central bank. Then as just commercial bank, keeping their money to the central bank is very costly. So taking out the cash from the central bank and keep in the safety box will be cheaper. Very interesting thing is happening. This is first time for the history, whole human history, I think. So what happened? So many people want to take out their cash from the banks. What will happen? Just bank run. Bank run happen. What will happen? You lose your jobs. And whole financial system and economic system can collapse. What's the solution? The only solution is destroy all cash, all paper money. Then they can take out the cash from the bank. Then what's the substitution alternative? Blockchain cash, blockchain money. That's the solution, they say. This is very new trend. So Bank of England started this project. This is RS coin. They are now producing. This is very different from Bitcoin. Bitcoin's exchange rate is changing all the time, but this is one-to-one coin. And Bank of Canada started this project, CAD coin, and many other countries, like China. And Goldman Sachs, by themselves, started their own coin. This is not company, but they started their own coin. So what happened? If this is very common, then commercial banks' role will be diminished substantially, because central bank is settling. Individual people can settle their money with central bank, the blockchain. Then they don't need commercial banks. You have to think about your future, or your junior people's future. This is very big change.
But is it necessary to have one currency? Bitcoin and
No,
everybody makes his
every
own coin.
country wants to have this kind of things now. They want to abolish the paper cash, and they want to replace it through blockchain ledger by central bank. Now the commercial bank is running their accounts in digital base, but if they go to blockchain, your commercial bank don't have to keep their ledgers because central bank does. The good thing about this is there will be no money laundering, there will be no black monies, on the table money. It's very difficult. So corruption can be reduced substantially.
That's a good thing. But bad thing is no more commercial banks. No more commercial banks. They are gone. Gone with the wind.
But there will be some roles, maybe loan and many other things, of course. But there will be should be very huge change will happen. this is inevitable, I think. China is doing the same thing because China wants to reduce corruption. But the danger is they can look at all the transactions by themselves, governments, especially dictator countries. That's very dangerous things. Anyway, this will change the world a lot. So you have to study about blockchain very seriously. So this is the World Economic Forum, Davos Forum. This is the report from last year. Year 2028, there will big change will start. This is tipping point or singularity will happen. Government and blockchain and 3D printers. They are saying technology tipping point is societal impact with about 20 different technologies. What did happen? Then they say that Bitcoin and blockchain, the value of that will be 10%. Here, 10% of the world GDP, they say. About 10 years later. Now, world GDP is now $80 trillion. About 10 years, $100 trillion. 10% will be $10 trillion. Currently, the blockchain currency, Bitcoin, including Bitcoin, is about $10 billion. But it will be $10 trillion. New value is created, will be created. How? Not from government, but from computer peer-to-peer systems. Some will from Bitcoin or Ethereum, or some new coins developed. Very interesting. So this is huge value will be created by blockchain. New currencies. So they are trying to find, many people is trying to find investment opportunity. In 10 years, like 1,000 value up, then there should be very important, very big investment opportunities. So this gentleman, Winklevoss twin, they are one of the founders of Facebook. They have a kind of debate or like a legal dispute, and they got some money. Anyway, this gentleman, Winklevoss people, is making $25 million worth ETF. You are familiar with ETF, exchange trade fund. So this Winklevoss twin is now making ETF. Because Bitcoin is a little bit difficult to make investments. But ETF is very easy to make investments through securities company. So this can be a very good investment opportunity. Because the value will be increased from $10 billion to $10 trillion in 10 years, they say. And after that, the value will go up more sharply. That is Davos Forum's forecast. But I think not only Bitcoin ETF, cryptocurrency portfolio ETF can be a very good investment for the future. Not just only Bitcoin, but many other cryptocurrencies combined. So if you are involved in investment universe, then you do have to study this carefully. So number one cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. Then second famous blockchain currency is Ethereum. Ethereum is invented by this gentleman. Vitalik Buterin, 22 years old boy. He invented it 3 years ago. You're only 19 years old. He's very famous in this field. And Bitcoin is only money transfer is their domain, but Vitalik Buterin's Ethereum is doing many different things like smart contracts. This is automatic execution contracts. Like as John showed you, like a multi-signature contract or many different things can do here. This is voting system, registry, and derivative, saving account, prediction market, crowdfunding, many different things we can handle. the second generation blockchain currency. And also, Alice industry is also famous, that is decentralized autonomous organization. The blockchain itself is decentralized, you know that, and autonomous and organization. This is very important concept. So here is a German company, named Slugit. Slugit is a Berlin-based blockchain company. Their slogan is rent it, sell it, share anything without middlemen. So this intermediation is one of the core concepts of blockchain technology. No middleman, no trusted third party is necessary. Trusted third party is bank, central bank or government, you don't need. So for blockchain plus IoT, or IoT will be expanded so substantially from now on. Especially Germany is very well advanced. I know that. I respect that. So they got many awards. So Slugit, look at about Slugit. And Industry 4.0, is it German spelling? Is it correct? Okay. This Industry 4.0 is developed by German people. I respect that. And this is cyber physical system. Internet system and physical system interrelated. This is based on IoT, Internet of Things. But there needs decentralized autonomous organization. Because there are so many IoT machines, computers, people cannot control everything. So we need decentralized autonomous organization. To do that, we need blockchain. So blockchain is key technology for Industry 4.0. And Germany is very well advanced. Industry 1 to 3, this is mass production. But Industry 4 is personalized production. To do that, I think I prepared this for German people. I like Hegel, dialectics, These, antithese, synthesis. I studied a little bit about German philosophy. Why German is very well advanced in Industry 4.0. This is, I think, basically philosophical background is very strong here, and also the Moltke general. He did Auftragstar tactic, because this is DAO concept. The people in the front line should make decision by themselves, even though they train this, but in actual world, they have to make their decision. This is DAO concept. This is Moltke.